I am Jade Thirlwall and you're watching Mariners TV.
So you turned into a really convincing one in the end. What did you make of the game?
Yeah, I thought we were good value for the win and for the result. You know, we had a couple of scary, scary-ish moments in the first half. Liam's pulled off a smart save down to his left. But apart from that, you know, we've had the lion's share of territory of possession, chances, and you know, I thought we were full value for 4-0, and it was we're really pleasing to get a clean sheet, and also, you know, to score 4 goals. So yeah, I thought the fans who were brilliant again today got their money's worth definitely today.
The first goal probably came after what was one of their best spells of the game. Was it an important time to score?
It was. You're right. To be fair, they had like a 5-minute spell in that first half where we were just a little bit jittery. You know, weren't using the ball very effectively, giving it away cheaply. They had a little bit of territory for that period, and then, like you say, you know, an absolutely tremendous bit of skill from David Foley out on the right wing. And you know, the timing of Lee Mason's movement and the finish were absolutely top class. And you know, it's moments like that that have you know, swung that particular phase of the game right on its head, and that must have been a bit of a blow to them. But you know, we probably needed more moments like that. Looking back at the season as a whole, where we're absolutely clinical, you know, almost like a half-chance situation, and we're really clinical. So we need more of that. I know it's dead easy to say and not so easy to do, but yeah, it was a real moment of quality, that goal.
We came off in the second half really strongly as well. What were the sort of messages that you were sending to the players at the half time? Yeah,
we just felt we needed to maybe just tinker with things a little bit shape-wise at half time. The moments that they did have in the first half, we kind of attributed to a couple of things that we could change tactically a little bit. You know, we had that conversation with the players, two-way conversation, and you know, it worked obviously really well for us in the second half, because Liam became pretty much a spectator in the second half, and again, you know, we've scored some good goals and really put them to the sword in the end.
As well as keeping the clean sheet, 2 of your back four got on the score sheet as well. How pleasing is it to have so much contributions from all over the pitch, really?
Yeah, I mean, Craig will probably tell you himself. He probably should have done better and maybe scored in the first half, but he's done brilliantly to get, you know, to anticipate the situation and to latch on to a second ball in around the 6-yard box, and for a right back to, you know, to score from in around the 6-yard boxes. You know, it tells you, you know, how we like to play, and you know, it's a real good bit of play from Craig. Like I say, you know, seeing the game a couple of seconds ahead of time, certainly better than the man he's playing against, and that's one of the key messages we talk to the players about. Can you be that little bit more intelligent, a little bit sharper mentally than the player you're playing against? And that was a great example of that.
You mentioned before the game that there's 8 cup finals left almost for the league season, getting towards the end of the season. Yeah. How are you feeling going to these final 7 games now?
We just said to the lads that, you know, going into today's game, it's, you know, how close to perfect can we be in terms of the number of points we pick up. Again, it's far easier said than done, but the way that we're playing, we said this even a few weeks ago, even when we had that little, you know, that little patch of results which went against us, we were really pleased with our general play, the levels of our general play. And again, I think we're continuing with that, and if we can keep our levels up to where they were today and have been the last few weeks, then we've got a great chance. I'm not saying we're gonna you know, get 21 out of 21, but if we play like that, there's a possibility, and we'll get somewhere close. And if that is the case, then it's going to be really tight at the end of the season, and we'll give ourselves a chance. So yeah, it's going to be a big effort, and everybody's going to need to contribute. But the possibilities are there for us, without a doubt.
Just finally, to wait to Marine next Saturday, do you think you're going to need a similar sort of performance to today's performance next week?
Yeah, every game. we're going to have to find more than one way to skin a cat as well, because of, you know, there'll undoubtedly be a number of sets of circumstances and conditions that will come our way across those 7 games, where we're going to have to show different qualities, different approaches, be adaptable, be flexible, in order for us to give ourselves the best chance of winning each individual game. So Marine, I've been there before a few times myself. It's a tough place to go. I think they won again today. So, you know, they're a side that's really picked up their form over the last few weeks, and it's going to be a tough game.